I'm Wes Johnson, Johnson Hand Controls. Every website that you want to visit has, well, what about us? And they want you to read about them. I'm doing it by video. It's quicker and you'll understand it better. 2005, my son had a car accident and had a stroke. And it took about 5 years for him to be able to drive again. I turned him loose with my sports car, and he got stopped for illegal lane change because he couldn't use his left hand to turn the signals on. And that's what we discovered about turn signal crossovers. What was on the market just wasn't good. We got what the dealer said was top of the line, and we had to use a drywall screw and non-skid tape to hold it on. I come with a little bit of an engineering background, and I decided we could do better. So we developed the Johnson Hand Control, the crossover control. This is designed to fit any arm except a couple of GMs, which we'll go over also in the videos. That is what we started with. But now today we have this. These are the controls that we manufacture, mainly because evaluators have said that people need some sort of a specific product that no one makes. Mostly there's no volume in them, so the bigger companies don't make them. I do because I don't need to be big. Okay, to start out with, this is a Toyota Sienna gear shift. It sits down low in the console. People strapped in a chair or short arms have difficulty reaching it. So we made this extension that gives it there's an adjustable extension that can be brought up to about another 7 or 8 inches closer to them, then plus move the knob closer. Along with that, if they can't reach the shifter knob, how are they going to reach the dash control knobs? Okay, so I made dash control knobs, extensions. They clamp onto the knobs, and you can adjust them whatever way you want. Had one dealer call me up, had a person that had a difficulty with mobility in their left hand, and they couldn't get the mirrors adjusted. So we made this. They made them a mirror extension. It just clamps onto the knob, and when you need to adjust it, you put it in the left or right position and do what you wanted there. I come with 3 different arms, a straight up and down one, an angled one if they need to have it angled over toward them more, and then there's this upward hook one. This is our patented crossover mount, but it also works for varied products. In here, this is a drop-down shifter. People within wheelchairs may use it if they're using the push-pull or push-twist hand controls underneath on the left side. They can just extend their finger up and use them. This is our General Motors specific crossover. It is unique in that it is able to transfer energy. The end of the arm is very weak, so we manufactured a load transfer plate, so when it's going down, it doesn't twist this end, it'll break off. This is the Chrysler Pacifica dashboard. It is the most used vehicle for conversions. Again, you can have clamps onto the shifter and all the auxiliary controls. And of course, we have our stylus. We can reach in here and push the different control buttons on both the Dodge and the Toyota. This is something I don't use very often, but there are people that are still out there driving that need gear shift extensions. They can't reach up to there and pull that back. So using our patented product, we made an arm for that so that they can do whatever they have to do to shift. This is our spinner knob. I do not make these myself. I have these made for me. A person with one hand has to be able to operate a car without taking that one hand off the wheel. That's where the crossovers come in for the turn signals. And this comes in for steering. Normally a driver will only need that if he's doing a sharp turn. This is another extension. What this does is the people who have short arms, this comes out parallel to the steering wheel. They can reach the steering wheel. They can reach this. I use this arm, this example here, because it's a very difficult design to mount anything on. Mine will mount on those. In the case that the individual has a steering wheel extension, I can also make an arm for design. You tell me what the measurements are, and I'll make it so it comes out far enough for them to drive it. Another most popular vehicle is the Dodge Caravans and Chrysler's Town and Country. I already had that loose. Okay. I also, with the same extension that was on the Toyota, also works on the Dodge. I'll demonstrate this in the video. This is the standard crossover control. Again, it uses our patented item. The reason is, if you look in here, there's a space. You have to be able to compensate that to keep it from coming loose. But lastly, we have our toothbrush holder. People don't think much about little stuff like this, but a person with one hand trying to put toothpaste on a toothbrush, the toothbrush will roll over or it'll fall in the sink. I designed this, something very simple, but the individual can snap their toothbrush in there, put their toothpaste on, pop it out, brush their teeth, rinse, put it back in for storage. And it will also comes with Velcro strips if you want to mount it on the wall or on your mirror. And it is excellent for traveling. And lastly, the Dodge Dash controls. Again, same principle as the others. I have extensions that you can rotate, and again, push buttons. These sizes for the push button. I make one other product that I do not use, but I offer it. This is the touch screen stylus. A lot of new cars are going with everything on the screen, and you have to reach out and touch it. This is a paramagnetic rubber mount here. What it does is creates a circuit, just like you touching a screen. It makes the little circles in there. That's what this does. I don't like them because I don't know the wear factor is going to be involved with these. I do make them available if you want them. All right, the rest of the videos you're going to see are me addressing each and every one of these individually. I'll give you detailed instructions on how to do it. They're also in the written instructions, but sometimes people just think, like the old saying goes, the directions are on the heel. So I make sure you understand how to use my products. All these are on my website. Some are under the headings, such as crossovers and extensions. Others are in the drop-down menu for the accessories. All of the dash knob extensions, styluses, toothbrush, spinner knob, all those are in the accessory menu. This is a drop-down. Just click on it to see what you want to see. If you ever have any questions about anything, give me a call. Thank you very much.